Hello baby guys, and welcome to the first ever video on this channel. So short intro on what to expect, really. So this month, in the honor of Pride Month, I'm going to be doing exclusively queer memes. There is going to be a lot of gay shit happening, so I'm guessing that's why you're here, considering my name also includes the word queer. And the second part of my name, which is B, is a small hint of what I'll also be including afterwards, because there's still going to be a lot of queer things going on, but I'll also add another topic. I'm not going to let you know just what it is yet, because this month that's not important, but it is related to the name, and if you can guess what it is, let me know in the comments. If not, I guess you'll find out. So either way, I'm going to be doing some meme reactions, because we all love a good meme. Some of them are better than others, because let's face it, we also make fun of the conservatives and right-wing people who can't meme. So yeah, welcome, and let's get started. Now the first meme, very classic, very not necessarily queer, but old people, don't stare, it's rude. Also old people, when they see someone with dyed hair and piercings. Why does this happen so much? Why does this happen so much? I swear to God, I know that dyed hair and piercings aren't like an exclusively queer thing, but a lot of queer people do fall in that aesthetic. So I wanted to include it. Because as soon as they also see someone who is very clearly gay, or if they see a couple on the street that is anything but straight, they also pull this shit. So why are they like this? Yeah, I'm goth, gay, online, they, them, and hot. To be fair, this is the only kind of goth I am. I mean, I might look gay, but I'm not goth, and that's why I don't even look goth either. So if you've ever wanted to be goth, that's one way to do it. Why is it always queer people are projecting their identities onto characters, and never straight people are presuming that their identity is the default? Legit. If there was enough queer representation in all kinds of media, which is part of why I wanted to do this, I feel like the internet is a great place to get other representation as well, which is why I'm going to be sharing all kinds of memes, even from communities or like sub-communities that I'm not in, just to be able to give some representation to that as well, because it's not talked about that much. And yeah, if there were more queer characters, we wouldn't be needing to do this. But yeah, that's on cishet people, I guess. I love Wawa Weewa comics. You know, they're not necessarily queer, they're always cute. But this one, I mean, this cloud is legit drinking a rainbow, so doesn't that always make you happy? Although I did originally save this because I was like, haha, this is me when I drink coffee, but this is also me when I watch anything queer online. Here is a complete list of the people who can decide if someone is LGBTQ+. 1. The person themselves, which is fair, right? It makes sense. But then someone reposted it and said, Number 2, the slug. I have questions. I feel like I missed another memo of the gay agenda. Because listen, who's the slug? When did the slug enter the chat? Because I know frogs are gay. And I know we started claiming all other types of animals. But it's the first time I'm hearing about a slug. So can someone fill me in, please? Because I'm confused. I thought about including this in the Pride meme video that I'm going to release later this month, but I couldn't wait, because it keeps coming back every year, this meme, and it kills me every time, because see you in hell, you stupid fruit. Which is legit a representation of what all corporations who legit just use Pride as a marketing scheme do the day after Pride ends. Not literally throwing us in a blender, but I mean they might as well with what they're doing, right? And on a related note, why are straight people like this? Not really a meme, but I thought it fit and it was funny. Now this one, not a meme, but I had to include it because it's super cute. Like I said, we claimed the frogs. Frogs are gay now. You can't have them if you're not gay. And honestly, this drawing is just incredibly cute. Conservatives. Allowing parents to support their trans children with gender-affirming medical care. No. Conservatives. Allowing parents to force their gay children to go to conversion therapy. Yeah, this is the one they like. It makes no sense, because again, if you're a parent, I'm not a parent, obviously, but if you're a parent, shouldn't you love your children and want your children to be happy and well-adjusted? And, you know, conversion therapy is kind of the opposite of that, because that's just some abusive bullshit. Why would you do this? This never made sense. But then again, I'm not homophobic, so I don't know. Gays in heaven, leading Jesus to the Christians who persecuted them. Tell me again, what did they say I said? Okay, first of all, JVN, freaking legend. I think we all need a non-binary fairy godmother, and I do think JVN's up for the job. But yeah, it's just weird. It's not very love thy neighbor of you. You know what? I really don't have an issue with religious people, because after all, my general motto in life when it comes to anything really is, honestly, as long as something works for you, and as long as something is making you happy and making your life more meaningful, go for it, honestly. I mean, obviously, as long as it's not hurting other people, right? So, if you're religious, cool. If you, however, use your religion to make other people's lives harder or try to put down other people, then I do suddenly have a very big problem with you being religious. So, don't do this. This is weird. Like, why do you care so much? You know? Why I chose to be LGBT. In red, because it's the latest fad and I'm desperate for attention. Obviously, right? Orange, because I'm a sick pervert. Yellow, because I want to be discriminated against and give religious people an excuse to harass me. What did I just say? Green, because I want to increase my chances of being a victim of hate crime. Purple, or is it blue? I can't really tell. Because I want my friends to hate me and my family to disown me. Also a valid reason to choose being queer, right? And in pink, because I didn't, it's just who I am. And that, my friend, is an entirely pink circle. So, I still don't understand why people still seem to think that being queer is a choice. I mean, I love the queer people who say, like, if being queer was a choice, I'd be a hell of a lot gayer, because, kind of, yeah, same. But this is weird. Like, why are people so oblivious to the fact of, A, because usually the people who say all of the above shit, they're the first ones to make queer people's or gay people's lives harder. But then they turn around and be like, oh yeah, no, you chose this and it's a choice. It makes no sense. It makes no logical sense. Going along with the last meme, Bill Mayer suggests kids are becoming LGBTQ+ because it's hip. Again, no one does this. No one does this. It's the same argument that, oh yeah, no, it's a phase. Listen. Why do you care so much? If it's a phase, cool. But again, even if it is a phase, it doesn't mean people were lying. It just means they found out more about themselves. And I don't think that's something we should be making fun of, you know? That's just weird. If you cannot see a number, you have a cold, have a headache, need sleep. By the way, I definitely do need sleep because I can see the number, but it's very faint. So, yeah, I think I should take a nap. Need water, have low blood sugar, and are gay. Listen, if anyone starts seeing a number in this yellow circle, I'm gonna be more concerned than about me being tired. So don't start lying to me. Ex-homophobes coming into the community after realizing that one of us... Okay, first of all, this walk looks... I don't know what she's doing. That walk looks ridiculous, but at the same time it looks like it would be really fun to walk that way, so... kind of torn. But yeah, welcome home. Brands marketing to gays. Everything is rainbow. Just slap a rainbow on everything. Since it's Pride Month now, you're probably going to be seeing a lot of this. Although I do think I can't come for rainbows. I really can't come for rainbows right now, can I? I have a rainbow phone case and rainbow earrings. But still, slapping a rainbow on everything doesn't actually help. But we're all aware of this. Anyways, it does seem to be more of a US phenomenon. I don't see it that much here, but still, it does happen. There's a lot more rainbows in Pride Month. And then there's me and my gay friends. Again, the only goth I am is gay, online, they, them, and hot. But I do wear a lot of black. But I also like rainbows. Would I wear rainbow everything? No. For Pride, yes. And the occasional rainbow here and there because it confuses and pisses off old people. The amount of looks I get when I'm at the gym and I just have my phone laying around. It's insane. It's kind of funny. Now this one, I've seen this time and time again, and I still love it. The good old gay steamroller, just rolling over traditional families, Christian values, the sanctity of marriage, etc. It's true. Where's my steamroller? I want a steamroller. Okay, I hate this one just because it makes me feel really old, but almost everyone born before 1999. Accept everyone as they are, or draw 25. I was born before 1999. I have no idea how old I look, probably younger than that. But I was born before 1999, but I feel old. Like, do people consider anyone born before 1999 old now? Because that's the way I feel now. That's not fair. I'm not that old yet, guys. Come on. Disney, when they include LGBT representation but make it subtle and short enough to be trimmed out for export to homophobic countries. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Now, we love a good Marvel reference, but I gotta admit, Thanos as a clown looks interesting. But I do have to say, I hate this one. Legit, they will advertise a movie as having queer representation, and then it's just like a gay couple walking across the screen for like 5 seconds holding hands, and then you never see them again for the rest of the movie, and it's like a 2-hour movie. Do you really call this representation? That's why we protect queer identities onto so many characters that aren't canonically gay, but what else can we do, you know? Now, this meme is still funny to me. Be gay or do crime. He's having a hard time choosing. He's struggling. But might I suggest something? You have 2 hands. And you have 2 buttons. Just push both buttons at the same time and see what happens. I dare you. Sometimes I think heterosexuality would be easier. But then I forget, because being gay is fucking awesome. Also because my crush said they liked my art, and it made my heart go all warm inside. Now, I do think we claim trash pandas too, right? Because we're claiming a lot of animals, and I think it was the trans guys who claimed trash pandas, right? Either way, I want trash pandas, they're incredibly cute. Straight people I respect. Acts like a normal human being, has a personality, doesn't force upon you the fact that they're straight. Literally is a normal person that you can be friends with. Straight people I do not respect. Sexuality is the focal point of their existence. Polices how openly LGBT plus people can express their identity because they can only pretend to like gay people if they don't know they're gay. Yeah, my baby nephew is gonna be such a ladies' man. All lives matter, straight pride. Dresses like a clown to show the world how straight they are. I love it when queer people take homophobic memes and just flip them. they just flip them. And it makes them so much funnier because you can just see how little sense it makes. The only thing I don't like about this meme, by the way, is the Monster Energy, because I thought we were also claiming Monster Energy. Or is that also just trans guys and the rest of like the community hasn't gotten the memo? But I like Monster. So I will be offended if I see a straight person drinking Monster. Don't do it. Now, do y'all like your gay bacon sour or original? I'm team sour. Team sour. I like sour gummies better than normal ones in general, so team sour. Okay, I do hope none of you know what PragerU is, because it's exhausting. It's kind of hilarious, but it's mostly just exhausting, so I hope you don't know what it is. If you do, I'm so sorry. But they made the very brave statement of, these days, it might be easier to come out as gay than to come out as conservative. What do you think? I think y'all are dumb. In what universe do you live in where it is actually easier to come out as conservative? I mean, what you can't do in a lot of places is go around spitting hateful shit because people will call you out for it. That's true. And if you think I feel sorry for you about that, think again. But I do wish it was actually easier to come out as gay than as conservative, because one of these is a choice, and it ain't being gay. My family. Why would you want to move to Norway? It's cold and covered in snow. A small price to pay for having banned LGBTQ plus hate speech. This one kind of hurts. I'm sorry to bring down the mood. And I also found a map earlier. I'll put it on the screen. Of all the countries where hate speech against LGBTQ absolutely is not banned. It's a lot. So sorry for ruining the mood, but this is exactly why the PragerU ad makes me so mad, because it's just absolutely not true. I wish it was, but still. LGBT people just existing. And then some trigger MAGA head. How dare you? Well, I am sorry. I did not choose to birth myself. So I guess you're just stuck with me now. Deal with it. Like, why do you care so much about what other people do? Or other people just existing? Like, if you really think I'm gonna try to not look queer, but why are people so triggered by other people just existing? Make it make sense. The gay agenda to eradicate humans. The gay agenda has destroyed the world despite the world's best efforts. The last few humans lie dying in the holes with no chance of survival. Now this one's funny. I love gay agenda memes. I love gay agenda memes because, you know, somewhere out there is someone incredibly triggered about them because they actually think we're serious. Why would you think we're serious when we make memes? They're memes. You're straight. You're gay. You're cis. You're trans. Now this one I just love. It's not actually that funny, but it's just true. And I kind of wish everyone would actually think this, because what do I care what your sexuality is? What do I care what your gender is? I mean, I do care what your gender is, to the extent that I want to know your pronouns so I can, like, not accidentally misgender you. But apart from that, what do I care what your gender is? Like, when you realize the lines in the LGBT community flag are straight, screams and gay. Now, I know, I get it. It's infuriating. Two solutions. Either you actually fly the flag outside, and that way with the wind it'll never actually look like the lines are straight, or what I really love is the trend of queer people just adding random shit on top of it. So there was a while ago where people just added dinosaurs. That was funny. But also, there are these beauties. And then there's also this. You loved and supported by your parents. Yup. They say they support LGBT. Yup. They say they'll always love you. Yup. Then come out of the closet. No. No. I mean, sometimes it's not that easy. I mean, always make sure you're safe first. Legit, please, if you want to come out and you really aren't sure how people are going to react, make sure you kind of have a backup plan to get yourself out of there. But if you know that someone's accepting, and if you know that someone will actually love you no matter what, which I know can be hard to tell sometimes because a lot of people say they support LGBT, but as soon as it's their own kids, they still don't actually prove. And I hate it. I'm sorry if that happens to you, but when you're ready, you know, don't come out if you're not ready, obviously, but if you are, I do hope everything goes well. Good luck. Liberal Christmas. Trans Barbie doll. Okay, to be fair, I've never had a Barbie doll. Is there actually a trans Barbie doll right now? Because I would love it. Black Lives Matter shirt. Again, who wouldn't want this? Gender. Pronouns. I have a question about these two. Can we return them if we don't like them? Or switch? Kind of like, you know, start a little Pokemon card trading, only with gender and pronouns. Can we do that? Can we please do that? And then the part that actually confuses me about this meme. Bread. It just says bread. Is it garlic bread at least? Okay, heads up, you're not going to be surprised when I say I hate gender reveals. I think they're incredibly weird. I don't like gender. I think it's pretty overrated. Like, it makes no sense. Like, all the rules we have created for gender, they make no sense in my head. They just make no sense. And that's why I really don't like gender reveals. Like, if someone tells me they're pregnant, I would much rather know if they're healthy, if the baby's healthy, if everyone's, you know, healthy and happy and doing well, and not the gender. Because who cares? A lot of people, but who cares? But this one is just funny because buns or dogs? Obviously classical pink and blue, but these parents are either having a gay son or a lesbian daughter. Now that's a new one. That's a new one. I'll admit that. Whoever made this, by the way, I love it. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Like, you did the best possible thing you could, which is turn a gender reveal, which is something I think, like, is mostly just done by straight people, and you turned it gay. I love it. Senpai of the pool, what is your wisdom? Gator doesn't detect gayness, it detects queerness. True. Very true. I've always thought this. And also, I hate it when straight people use the word gaydar or say they're good at detecting gay people, because usually A, they're not, and B, they're just doing it on stereotypes. And sure, I mean, a lot of stereotypes exist because they are true for a lot of people, but doing it based on that is just dumb, because there are also going to be a lot of gay people that those stereotypes just don't apply to, and those are the ones you don't catch. But those are the ones that other queer people will still kind of be able to tell with, just because they give off vibes, which is why queer people's gaydar is so much better. I'm just gonna put it out there. If you're queer, you probably had these moments where you kind of knew someone was gay, and then everyone was like super shocked when they came out, and you were just like, how did you not know? But straight people just don't. And I think it's cute that they try. Gay pride or something. I don't know, I'm always agender. That is a long word. Why would you put that in one word? Either way, these lines are cute. They're very cuddly. So that was all the memes for today. I hope you enjoyed this absolute mess of a video. If you did, you can comment your favorite meme or just say hi in the comments. And I will be back in 2 days with a new video. I will be covering a lot of different queer sub-communities this month to make sure I kind of highlight different parts that people might not already be thinking about, because a lot of the time it's lesbian, gay, and trans people also usually in more of a negative light. So we're gonna change that with some fun memes. But I'm also gonna be covering a lot of different topics, so make sure you subscribe to not miss it. And I will be back in 2 days with my next video. So yeah, I hope you had fun, and I'll see you next time.